Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy ML Dragon here, and I was going to do a training video, but not yet. I still have a couple videos planned before then. But here, someone commented on my last video about giving them tips and tricks or some advice about Kumite, and I'm gonna put this comment right here. Thank you guys for commenting. And by the way, if any of you guys after this video are interested in learning anything, if you want some advice or if you want me to do whatever, show something, whatever, just put it in the comments and I'll see if I can do it or not. But yeah, let's get into this. So here's the thing about Kumite, right? I can only give you guys basic advice because everyone is different, right? Like I said, everything that works for me, I do because I am 6'7" or 6'6" and I'm 260 pounds, right? So the things that I do probably would not work for someone half my height or way faster than me, way lighter than me, stuff like that. I do what works for me. But there's also a couple things that everyone has to do universally, and that's what I'm gonna help you guys with today. So the one major thing, there's two groups, right? Obviously you got your punches and your kicks, and then both of them have offense and defense. With all of that, right? Your jabs, your reverse punches, your kicks, your defense kicks, your sweeps, everything needs finish. If you don't finish your technique, they're not gonna give it to you. No matter how good of a you could punch them perfectly, perfect amount of contact, perfect amount of control. If you don't finish it, if it is not finished, and if you're not showcasing that was your point, they're not giving it to you, right? Now there's a difference, right? You've probably seen people who would do a technique and are going crazy for like a minute long, screaming and running all over the place. And there's other ones who are a quick one. Boom, they do a quick jab, nice little ki, move around, and finish, they bring it in. Either one, right? They both have a common denominator, and that's them finishing their technique, right? So now here's the thing, let me give you an example, right? So if you were to do a jab, if I was to do a jab, listen, it could be perfect, right? Like I said here, land, perfect control, perfect tap, everything. If I just bring it back here, they're not giving that to me. Maybe some referees would, but in my experience, I haven't gotten anything like that. Now, the way I finish is I like to bring my hand back to where it started. I like to bring all the way to my side chest, and I do a little bit, nice little ki, move out the way. So again, how I do it, so if I was to do finish off a jab, I'm going up, pull off to the side. Jab, pull in, good ki, move out the way. And what I like to do is I make sure I do it in close enough distance where even if the ref doesn't call yamen, or if I didn't get the point and I'm here, then I still have more stuff to do, right? Now reverse punch, same thing. You can be here, perfect technique all the way out, but if you just bring that hand back here, that's not, I mean, maybe there's a chance, but what they want is for you to show it. It's confidence, right? They want you to have confidence in your technique. So when you land it and when you know it's a good one, so if you're here, it's just, right? I bring my hand all the way back. So then when I'm here, after I'm done celebrating, I'm still in striking distance to do more, again, if it was not a point. But again, nice in here, finish. That's my thing. Now a head kick, right? Head kick, offense or defense, both of them have the same thing that they need to be a point. Nice, perfect head tap, right? Just here, perfect, right? Has to be good touch. Be careful on the damage on the head, right? We do karate for the love of the sport. We're not doing it to kill each other. For that being said, my body kicks, right? Everyone does their body kicks different. I do mine on yes, I want a point, but I also, if I don't get the point, I hit them hard enough where they don't want to get close. So some people, they do the speed, nice, fast, they go around. I go, nice, and strong. I go for a nice, strong body kick, so 50% chance of getting a point, and another 50% chance of them not wanting to feel it ever again. That's just me though, you do not have to do it. Same thing for defense. If someone's coming at you and you wrap that hook kick, it has to be the tap. All right, it has to be that one tap, and you gotta bring it back to where it started. Finishing is bringing your technique back to from where it started. So if I'm here, it has to come back here. Not God knows where, boom, back. Now, that's the basics, right? That's what everyone should know pretty much already. Here's how you could work on it. One of my favorite things to do is you could get an elastic band, or you could just work on body weight by itself. But when you're on the Jakuzuki, I like to just bring my hand back as fast as I can. So when I'm here, fast. Bring it back slow, fast. You do 5 of those. Same thing with jab. I jab slow, finish fast. So I like to go nice like I'm doing it, finish, and then I do a quick, right? I'm focusing on that yank back. This is where you start to use both body. For my reverses, I make sure, one of my favorite workouts, leaving my jab out to their chest, dropping it. So I'm making sure that I'm not too close. I'm figuring out my distance, finish, and I'm bringing it back. And I do feel, right? Nice, strong finish. Body kicks, I just do them nice and strong. Here, from the stance. That's one. Kick, same thing. I like to mess a little bit like I'm going to do punch and I go for kicks. So yeah, I mean, you can't really, before you start making up your own fighting style, you have to get good at stuff like that first. Build good technique, build good finish, and once you have those two down, then you start experimenting and figuring out what's good for you. If you have the flexibility to do all those crazy kicks and stuff like that, go for it. If you don't trust in your flexibility yet, you could stick to the basics, but figure out what you like to do. Some people like to do reverses off offense. Some people like to do reverse off defense. Same thing with jabs. Some people do it defense, some people do it offense. It's all about what you want to do. It's all about what works with you, right? Even, here's the thing, let me not say it like that. Work with your sensei closely. Ask for pointers, ask for a little bit of side work, just show them your technique. Pull them off to the side, maybe during break time while you're getting a sip of water. Pull them off to the side, bring them to a punching bag, and show them what your favorite technique is, and have them point out what you need to work on, right? So if you say, I'm really comfortable with doing a jab reverse, but you don't know what it's missing, show them, right? Maybe you need to make both of them go to the face. Maybe you need to have one fake to the face, go to the stomach. It all depends on what you're good at, right? Depends on your speed, depends on your strength, depends on your body, depends on your size, depends on your flexibility. It's chess. You need to figure out your strategies before you could use them. And how do you do that? Practice. Honestly. Practice. Get motivation from your favorite fighters. Do a lot of research on them, see what they like to do, practice it, see if it works, see if it doesn't. Do stuff like that. But never copy someone's fighting style. As much, like, they could be great. My favorite fighter is Rafael. But I think I'm almost 2 feet taller than that guy. So I cannot fight like him, but I admire him. I've seen some techniques that he does and I've implemented it in some of the things that I do. That is what you could do. Implement other people's technique, but do not completely steal it because it will not work for you. 100% it will not. Unless you find someone with the exact same build, exact same mindset, exact same confidence, exact same speed, exact same strength, go ahead, use it. But I think that's pretty rare. And if anything, you would always want to become your own best fighter, because then someday in the future, when you become really good and people start admiring you, they're gonna wanna steal your style, right? And when someone tries to mimic your style, you don't want that to be off of someone else, you want that to be off of you. Now, good luck into trying to fix your guys' technique and Make sure everyone's training hard for this training season. I hope everyone goes to a whole new level. I'm trying to aim for that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more stuff like this, again, just comment down below. I'll show what I'm comfortable with. If you ask me to do something that I'm not really good at, I'll be honest with you and I'll reply to you in the comments saying that I probably won't do it. But yeah, I mean, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm honored to help. I'm honored to even give this kind of advice. Thank you guys so much for asking me for advice. It really means a lot. Now, funny thing is, I'll give you guys a sneak peek. You're not gonna see it, but I'm just gonna tell you. For my friends who know that I haven't done kata, I've never competed in kata in 12 years, so the only people who have seen my kata are my students. But I will post me doing kata as jokes. This is not for anyone to, me doing kata as jokes. It's not gonna be for people to be amazed by these katas or anything. It's just gonna be for fun. All of this is for fun. Literally, I'm not doing this so I can teach you guys. If you use some of the stuff I do, if not, just enjoy the content. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. See you guys later. Peace.